G'day. Oh, hello. My name's Rob and I'm from the Mulwala Library History Group, and I'd like to share with you some information on how to look at a database called Intramaps and how it will help you in looking up records of people that are in the Mulwala Cemetery. Now, Intramaps is a council database that's freely available to anybody that's got access to the internet. Now, the first step is to get to the Federation Council website, and I've just opened up Google, but you use anything you like. Now let's have a look at Federation Council. Let's click that in. The search has come up. Now we could click on building and planning, but I'll go in this way and take you in through the front door, so to speak. And this is what happens when you get to the Federation Council website. We want to go to planning, building and planning, and we want to look up Intramaps. So there it is. Just click on Intramaps. You get to this page and you need to find this box that says Access Intramaps. So here we go. We've opened that up, and what happens is that for you to proceed, you need to read those terms and conditions. If you accept them, you click that box there, and then you press continue. Now this is just a cemetery is a map, but what we're looking at in particular are cemeteries. So we come across here to the left hand side and click on that. Now, while it's looking up cemeteries, we're of course talking about the Mulwala Cemetery, and you notice that isn't the Mulwala Cemetery. So we come over here and we click down here and find Mulwala, because that's the one we're interested in. And there it is, Mulwala Cemetery. Click on that, and voila, we are here. And you get an aerial view of the various sections of the cemetery. Now you can have a look around and try to find things. If you open and close it, zoom in, zoom out. So let's say, for instance, zoom in. But we're probably interested in finding out the location of somebody in particular. Now, one person that I'm interested in, there's plenty of them, but there's one I'm interested in, is a bloke called Patrick Dunn, and he's passed away in 1896. Now, I know this one works because some of them don't, and you'll find that when you start playing around with this thing. But let's look at Patrick Dunn, who died in 1896. So let's go and have a look down here, and there's a little box. You see the hand has changed to a pointing finger, and it says deceased. So let's press deceased. Now the name is Patrick Dunn in 1896. So let's go Dunn, Patrick Dunn, and you can see a whole lot of names have come up, and you'll also notice sometimes it doesn't just limit your search to Mulwala, it'll have Corowa. So you need to go through and just look at the name and the cemetery, cross-reference it in a certain way. Now when we go through this list, you can see that there's no Patrick Dunn in 1896. But while there's sort of a Patrick Dunn here, let's go and click on this one. It's close, and you'll find, doing any sort of history search, you'll find that things don't always line up as what they should. But let's just have a look and do a search on this one. So we've clicked search, and the good thing about this database is that it actually gives you well, it gives you a location, and as you can see, the Patrick Valentine Dunn that passed away in 1912 is in the Catholic part. It's in, and you can see the details here on the right, it's actually in the Catholic section. It's in row 3, grave number 3, so that lines up there. So we know where to find this particular person. Now, to just confirm that this is Patrick Dunn, but the dates is the problem, because our Patrick Dunn died in 1896. This one's got 1912. So let's go over here and open up photos. Sometimes you've got them, sometimes you don't. So let's open this up, and you'll see that there's a Patrick Valentine, which confirms the date of their death is 1912. So it's not the person we're looking for. It's close, and this probably highlights some of the issues that you find where people may have the same first name or the same surname, but they're either first or second. They're the father, grandfather, or you might have Mrs. So and so who's got her name is Mrs. Her husband's name. So so they all add up to the sort of change that can happen here. But anyway, we know that this site at row 3 and 3 in the Catholic section isn't the Patrick Dunn that we're looking at. Now, what you can do, another thing that may help is if you zoom out a bit and you've still got the names there, maybe you notice as I've zoomed out, the names have disappeared. If you zoom in, the names, you can see this thing is actually giving you more detail when you zoom in, and I'm doing it through rolling the little rotating thing on the mouse to zoom in and out, or you can use this thing here. So if you zoom in, you do actually get more information. Now, what I've noticed here is that this Patrick Valentine Dunn is located here, but I've noticed that there's a P Dunn here, which for whatever reason is not popping up as the Patrick Dunn that I'm looking for that passed away in 1896. So let's go over here and just click on this slot. So we're going to click on that. And so we're now in the Catholic section, row 1, grave 4. And let's have a look at the name. And look at that. We're very lucky because we've actually, by just a bit of a runaround, we've found that this is the Patrick Dunn that we're looking for, who died in 1896. And he's the beloved husband of Bridget. So this is a good result, because we're able to actually locate the Patrick Dunn that we're looking for in a particular spot. But be cautious, of course. Sometimes this is just not going to work, and as you go through the more historic records, the cross-referencing and the ability to see things and the way names change can actually be quite significant. But anyway, this has been a good result for looking up Patrick Dunn. We know that he's over here in the Catholic section, row 1, grave 4. This probably highlights to you how to work Intramaps. The best way to actually become familiar with it is to go to the library, or go stay at home and open up the database and play around with it, because there is lots of information that is very interesting. Anyway, I hope this has been of some help to you, and I hope that you will join us at the Mulwala Library History Group. We meet every Tuesday, so please feel free, and if you've would like to contribute or be part of our group, you're more than welcome. Anyway, enjoy it. Thank you.